You can now obtain the followers of any company page on LinkedIn, including your competitors, which means you can build a lead list of people who are already interested in what a competitor does. You're going to be getting a warm audience ready to target. Now in this video, you'll be using Aimfox and LinkedIn Sales Navigator to obtain and begin outreach to the followers of any company you want to target. Now the first thing you want to do is go to aimfox.com and start your free 7-day trial. I'll have a link below this video. So once you sign up for Aimfox, the first step once you do is actually go back over to LinkedIn. Now in order to obtain followers from one of your companies, you essentially have to join the company. So let's say, for example, you are trying to obtain all the followers of Apple. Apple is the company that has most of your ICP. So if people are following Apple, that's your ICP. What you have to do now is go to your LinkedIn profile, go all the way down to where you see experience and press the plus sign and then press add position. You're essentially going to create a fake current position on your LinkedIn profile, and here's how to do it. So first, turn off the notify network. We do not want to notify our network that we're working for Apple, which we're not. Okay. Now what you want to do is go to title and just type in intern, press on intern, employment type, we'll say internship. For the company, we're going to say Apple, select Apple here. I'm currently working in this role. The start date is going to be January. The year will be 2025. I'll say location. We'll just put California. Location type, we'll say on-site. Description, we'll leave it blank. We'll leave all this actually blank. We won't touch it at all. Just make sure that Notify Network is turned off. I'm going to press on save. And once that's added to our profile, you can now see that I'm an intern at Apple for 1 year and 4 months. Okay, so now we can go back over to Aimfox. You've created your account, and what you want to do now is go to campaigns on the left side, and then on the right, you're going to hit create a new campaign. Now for this one, we're going to create an outbound campaign to target our second and third degree connections. If you would prefer to target first degree, you can do that as well, but for this one, we'll select outbound. Then we'll press on Sales Navigator, next, and we'll just leave all this blank. For the sake of this video, I'm going to press on create campaign. So now what you have to do is, in order to actually get the followers from this company, you're going to go to buyer intent here and select the following your company, turn this on. Now when you turn this on, it's going to give you 80,000 people because these people are all following Apple, which is your company, right? And so that's how you're going to get all these people. You'll be able to view all of your potential prospects, which are the followers of Apple, in your Aimfox campaign. And if I press on next, we can now actually build out our custom campaign to our Apple followers. For the campaign, there's a few simple things we can get started with. The first thing is, do we want to send a connection request message or leave it blank? You can either add a connection note or you can keep it blank and just send out a normal connection request. The second thing is reaction to a post. What you can do is, if you turn this on, you can react to a post after you send out a invite to them. I can set this to any certain time I want. I'm going to put 1 hour after reaching out with my connection request. Then you can start your message sequence. So if I go to add a follow-up message, we can target these people directly at Apple. So I'm going to create a new template. I'm going to select Apple as the template name, and I'm going to say, hey, first name, just because we can do that. Hey, first name, I saw you're following Apple, okay? Saw you're following Apple, and I'd love to connect to see what you're building here in the near future. Cheers. All right, so this is just going to be a very simple outbound message. This obviously isn't going anywhere, but you can see something that we could do here. We can also say, like, P.S., I noticed you're in, and I'm going to put the AI again. I'm going to say location this person is from. I'm going to say, I noticed you're in, let's say, Texas. We just worked with a few clients over there and had a blast. And then to test out one of the tags, we could just say, I did see you're also in occupation, which is pretty legendary. Cool. All right, so if I update changes here, you can see exactly what's happening. Hey, Lynn, I saw you're following Apple, and I'd love to connect to see what you're building here in the near future. Cheers. P.S. I noticed you're in Greater Philadelphia. We just worked with a few clients over there and had a blast. So this person is in Philadelphia. So when I get things like this that are too long, I actually prefer to use the AI, and the AI will break it down way smoother, way simpler based on what you tell it. But you can use any of these tools, upload files, use emojis, use any of the tags you have, and you can also use AI, which is pretty amazing because you can generate anything you want based on the profile and the user that you are targeting. Outreach message will be different for every single person that you outreach to. Now I press on save, and we now have our Apple message. So if I go down here, you can also see that we can add up more follow-up messages if we want. So if they don't respond to this first one, we can then add another one. But for the sake of this video, I'll just keep it simple for now. Then the final things you can do here is you can endorse a skill if you'd like. So if you want to endorse a skill later on, you can do that as well. And the final thing is if you want to turn on the in-mail optimization, you can select this. If you go to the Aimfox channel, I actually made a video on this last week, how to optimize and utilize in-mails for free to get unlimited leads on LinkedIn. Just click on our YouTube channel here and go to last week's video, which is how to use in-mails for LinkedIn and get unlimited leads. All right, so I'm going to press on next, and then from here we can simply select our schedule. So I'm going to do targets time zone from 9 to 5 when people are active, and we'll just press on next, and now we've got our entire system good to go. We're currently targeting everyone who follows the company of Apple. It is super, super easy. So if you ever want to target the followers of a specific company, all you have to do is add it to your profile. Don't notify your network of the change, and then go to Aimfox, use Sales Navigator to get all the followers that are following your company. And then you can use Aimfox to create an outbound strategy. You can export all of the followers. You can do whatever you want with that list that you now have. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you got a lot out of everything we've shown in today's episode. If you have any questions, please drop below this video and let us know if you'd like to request any other videos in the near future. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. We'll see you in the next amazing YouTube video for Aimfox. Peace out.